Welcome back to Spur of the Moment. This is Jim, and we're back to playing some Resident Evil. I believe we're getting ready to head outside and go where this stone and metal object leads us. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to want that. And maybe take that. Leave behind these shotgun shells. Yeah, that could work. Might work. Hopefully it'll work. Oh yeah, here's a note from Barry from earlier. I left you some bullets in the room to the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Yeah, we're gonna go through anyways. Got some more on ya? Hello? Alright, I didn't bring any shotgun shells. That's fine. Right, let's go ahead and use that. Nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and grab some shotgun shells. There might be enough things to kill along the way here. I always forget which way I want to go here first. This looks right, though. Seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding direction. I think it's west and north that we want. Good.
Somebody respond. Over.
Barry?
Monster. James. Gun. Ineffective. It's it. Stay away. Forest outside mansion. Stay. Hey.
Sorry, Barry, but we don't listen to you. Nice. I guess I've gotten fed up on that puzzle enough times to not screw it up this time. All we need to know about that is that we're sticking this in there and grabbing these other ones. Out of all the puzzles in this game, I think that this is probably the laziest one. But if you don't know what you're doing, just don't get the magnum that's under this gravestone. Oh, that lady. Alright. I was expecting there to be a zombie on the way up, but no, he only shows up after we're leaving this house, abode, place. I will take that map. I might not use that map, but I'll take it. I'm running around with the shotgun shells anyways, might as well just hold them all. Uh-oh, we got trouble. At least it's pretty fast. Yeah, so I think Trevor, that monster there, is probably my favorite addition between the game, the original game, and this game. And just a neat kind of monster to have in general. She is literally unkillable. You never get around to killing her. The only thing you do is get around to having her run off. Really? Good. Such a long, boring run. All we needed was a little crank. I'm sure one of these times we'll get the first aid spray there, but just don't need it right now.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
Certainly not necessary to take down every enemy we come across. Especially those accursed dogs. I can hear the sound of waterfall in the distance. Ole! Yeah, this part really is just a lot of running around. After seeing that giant snake, those don't seem so bad. That in there, that in there. Certainly don't need that. Seems like we're holding an awful lot. You know what, we probably don't need shotgun shells. Even though I'm sure we'll pick some more up eventually. That's one of those things you only learn by going through the game. If you don't move that over there and use it to climb up over the boxes, you get attacked by this giant plant that's roaming throughout the house. Switch over to the pistol. See if we can't use up some of this ammo. You know, that's important. What we got? Love green and blue action? Okay. Okay, so we'll see if we can remember this. This one's with the one with no pupil. This is the one with the sideways eyeliner, we'll call it. And if we're lucky, more Spur, we will make sure to visit that room later to pick up the remaining healing item and shotgun shells. Because those will be our lifeblood, those shotgun shells. Nice and safe. We'll take the map of this residence. I will not look at the hole in the wall.
No, that wasn't part of our deal.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
What about my family? If I play my cards right.
Hey, Mr. Suspicious. What's up?
Jill!
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright.
I mean, that talk about destroying stars is pretty
Mansion is getting on my
nerve-wracking.
nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
You say so. Darn, I was really hoping to get around him without having to use that taser. Too used to Resident Evil 2 still, I think. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host's anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. We also found that Plant 42 has two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its roots. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a very high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling on the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We also notice that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to Plant 42. When we heard the story from the survivors, they all had observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves this way is still unknown. Henry Sartain. Well, thanks for that long and goodly explanation there, man. Alright, so we open that up, but we're not going to go down there yet. We need to get more stuff first. I'm gonna drop stuff off anyways. Let's just go ahead and grab the stuff in this other room. I think I probably don't need these actually. Just wasting space. Now I can pick up some real items. Self-defense gun. Suicide note. June 22nd, 1998. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other survive, but Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is a regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand, and at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. You know, as far as taking guys out and suiciding to avoid turning into one, those guys sucked at it. If I remember correctly, that other guy is like a zombie in here now. Yep, he definitely dropped from there. I'm not gonna go looking for him though. I just want to make sure we got the right key here. Control room key, perfect. That's what I wanted. Right, the fire door, of course. So you guys have seen me running around with the assault shotgun, having a good time, not needing to use the regular shotgun beyond the 6 shots that it had in it to start. And that was really great, you know. I was able to get that shotgun really easily as well. And that is very specific to the Jill run of this game. When I do the Chris side of things, you see, he really has it so much harder. For starters, Barry doesn't save him from anything. Barry doesn't even exist in his game. You know, when the 3 of them are in the beginning, Wesker character and then someone else, the Barry is the one that's missing instead of Chris. And then they send Chris off alone, so he doesn't even get to deal with the... he doesn't have someone to deal with the zombie that you first find. He doesn't start with his gun because he apparently dropped it somewhere, so he's just got a knife and a lighter. And he doesn't get the assault shotgun until this next room, assuming that he saves our man Richard. In fact, it's not even the next room. It's after an encounter in this room that it'll drop in the basement below it. There's a hidden timer in that room. If you don't make it to the control room quick enough, you just die. A much more giant version of those sharks just comes up, eats the hole. Take that map. So we need to open valve 2. Cool. Something happened to have gone wrong while the water is being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Yes, please.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Feeling pretty safe right now.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oh gosh. Let's try this again.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's drain it. Nobody really wants sharks that big running around eating at your ankles. Let's see what this is. Might as well just eat it real quick. Or whatever you do with herbs. Key for I don't have anything cool to say about that. I don't actually know if that shark can hit you or hurt you, but I've never cared enough to try getting right up in its face and giving it a chance. Ah. Yeah, I gotta say, as far as this game goes, and there's plenty of places that could be more combat-light than I've... What? What do you mean? It's the gallery key, right? Yeah. Oh, right. These are the ones you just look at the door for. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of parts of this game where you can just dodge around enemies, but in playing this in such a way that I'm recording things, I'm really noticing there's not a lot of fighting that I typically choose to do here. I will take that insecticide spray. Yeah, looking through that hole earlier would have just caused me to stroll on into the room. No need for that. Well, we could take care of this puzzle real quick while I still remember. Let's see, so this one I think was a 5. This is a 6. That would be a 3. Yeah! Awesome. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3, red. Yellow 6, yellow. UMB number 7, green. UMB number 10, orange. VP17, blue. V-Jolt, dark brown. Man, she really does get things so easy. So in addition to being able to play the piano by herself, have Barry save her all the time, she also is able to do chemistry, which Chris is not able to do. So she can skip this Plant 42 fight, which we will be doing this time around, by just mixing up some of that V-Jolt, applying it to some roots, and having a little cutscene. Let's grab that red book while we're here. I will take the empty bottle, plus another empty bottle, and another empty bottle. Let's see. There's something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 17 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. Yep, that's math. Let's see. So first things first is that. Alright, so let's combine that with that. So we got MP4. Just double check something. Maybe we'll take 2 of this. Oh, crud. It's already a 6. That's fine. Probably. Right, okay, so we got a 10. Maybe a 7. So that's just gonna be some more water. Yeah, this is good. Plus 3. V-Jolt. Perfect. And that's how chemistry is done. Damn, my not that great handle on these controls. You know, I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day about backtracking. Specifically, backtracking in Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games, and how kind of super boring and not that good it is, in my opinion. Largely because while it might seem like something that's done in video games a lot, or even just, you know, having to go back to an area because you missed something, in a video game you can see the rooms, you can see the environments you're in. In something like a role-playing game, you've been described the environment, but you haven't actually seen the environment. And if your interpretation of the environment isn't exactly what the Dungeon Master's is, you might have missed a critical detail or just not have the right understanding, and it just makes it a lot more frustrating and potentially time-consuming. That said, though, this backtracking right here, still pretty boring. Well, since I still have more running to do, I guess just I'll keep talking about backtracking and things related to that. Sometimes you can, instead of strictly backtracking, it can be cool in a game where somebody has to go through an area they've already been to get somewhere else, and then while passing through a familiar area, they can then have some sort of new encounter happen right there, something scripted. Once they've gotten an item and they go back to this area, something has changed. Either something has gone through there, is there, could be friendly, could be hostile. That can be a really good use of not quite backtracking, but going through areas you've already been in. And really good for making your game feel real alive. Right. No, I didn't want to do that. That doesn't seem right. This really does go all the way at the end. Alright. don't think I've ever seen so long do that project before. V-jolt really worked. Take that. Oh!
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
That showed it.
I thought it was finished.
Again.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Bio research. I will take that key.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
I really don't prefer that strategy, Barry. You have an unlimited amount of magnum shells. Bullets.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
We know what's up. We got a key to the other mansion. No, actually, we're not going to take anything else. We'll leave it as it is. Unfortunately, though, I think this is where we're going to wrap this video up. No, maybe I'll grab the other ink ribbon. I have this weird thing where I like to just wear the ink ribbons down so that every 3 times you save, you don't have to go back to the inventory box to get rid of it. And then I end up with having a bunch of 1s at the end of the game when I don't need to save anymore anyways. Anyhow, I hope you guys had fun watching the video, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.